Speaking of disasters, way to the northwest could very well have an impact on what we see right here.
Yeah, the same pattern that's been giving us the cooler than normal air is actually going to bring something unique into the Miami Valley today, and actually is at this point. So here's the weather pattern that has been set up. We have the extreme heat off to our south and west. That's because of a high pressure that's been building there, and that changes the direction of the jet stream. You have this ridging or this arc that goes clockwise around the high and then dips on the east side, and that's what's been giving us the cooler, more comfortable conditions. But there have been burning fires up in northern Canada and Alaska for quite some time now, and the smoke that is billowing from these number of fires that have been ongoing have been caught up in that jet stream, and they have actually made their way into the Midwest. We have light conditions of smoke that has filtered on in. It's not anything that's going to cause you problems if you have respiratory issues, but what it might do for us this evening is create a sunset that may look a little milky. That sun may look a little brighter, a little bit more orange. You may even be able to look at it better than you would on any other day. And this is an example of what it might look at like. This is a smoky sunset from Yellowstone National Park that I was able to pull for you to give you an example. A live look outside, and you're going to see that little bit of a milky haze in the distance. We have some scattered clouds out there, but notice that haze that's in the background there. That's that smoke that's up in those high levels of the atmosphere. So if you happen to see that sunset this evening and can snap a photo, send it in to me. I'll be sure to share it for you tonight on News Center 7 at 11 o'clock. Now, other than that, it is a pretty nice evening. Temperatures are in the 70s across the area, slightly below average, but we have low humidity. We're at 77 degrees in Sydney right now, 77 in Xenia, 78 for us in the city of Dayton, 79 down in Springboro. For the rest of the evening, those temperatures are going to fall through the 70s, and by around midnight tonight, we'll already be back into the 60s. You see 64 degrees at 12 o'clock tonight, and then we're down into the 50s by tomorrow morning. 56 degrees, plenty of sunshine around sunrise early tomorrow. And as Cheryl mentioned in the last half hour, you might want a light jacket or a sweatshirt if you're up right around those sunset hours. But by 8 o'clock, we should see temperatures back to about 60 degrees tomorrow morning. Another nice day for the Clark County Fair. We'll be slightly warmer than today, 82 degrees. It'll feel pleasant, though, because humidity is still on the lower end for at least one more day. Tomorrow evening, Friday night plan or Thursday night plans, whatever you have going for you, will be falling back from those 80s into the 70s. Clark County Fair forecast as we round out the rest of your week, and maybe if you're just doing something else like taking a dip in the pool or a ride on the bike, fantastic conditions for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The only caveat on Saturday is the fact that the humidity is building back in. We see that jet stream altering. We get more of a southerly wind flow, and that's going to push the humid conditions back into our area for the start of the weekend. Notice where our temperatures head to once we see that wind shift into Friday. We're at 84 degrees Friday afternoon, 87 on Saturday, typical highs at 84. So now we're going to get above normal into the weekend. That may spark off a few pop-up thunderstorms. Saturday should be dry, plenty of sunshine. There's 5 o'clock, a few fair weather clouds. A weak little disturbance may slide through for Saturday night, but most of us should stay dry. And then Sunday we'll have another mainly dry day with a few more clouds into the afternoon and perhaps some pop-up thunderstorms there. Overall, your storm chances are quite low, around a 20 to 30% chance on Sunday. Temperatures will be into the upper 80s with a few pop-up storms. As I mentioned on Sunday, a better chance later on Monday. At 6 o'clock, we're going to take a look at your pollen forecast.